go through a case like that?
Well, you have to prove, I mean, there's insurance fraud, there's money laundering, there's bank fraud, there's about 6 or 7 different areas of the law that they're talking about were violated. So what you're going to have is a very paper-intensive cases. I wouldn't be surprised to see 40 or 50,000 pages of materials that are going to be disseminated in this case. Because anytime you're dealing with insurance companies, you're dealing with banking, you're going to have an enormous amount of paperwork.
It's going to be a long time?
Yeah, I think it's going to be, I would say that we're not going to see anything really happening until after the first of the year. I think most of the lawyers are going to be in that position where they're going to need the time to go through the documents. And then, the government also, of course, they've had the advantage of doing it for a year or two, but the defense is going to have to get through all that paperwork as well to understand it before they can represent their clients.
You think the government's charges are overblown?
I mean, at this point, John, I really don't know because we don't know the meat of the charges. I mean, we see what's in the indictment and what's being alleged, but we really haven't seen any of the meat of the case yet.
How's your client taking this?
Well, I think she's upset as well as all. A lot of them are family. A lot of them are related to each other, so they're going through it together. At least they have each other to go through it together. But they're upset. They didn't know this was coming, and they're going to have to face it. It's a community, so many of them are going to have to go through it together.
How common is it to use a GPS tracking system?